This is it, okay?
Gotta be it.
Okay. Great. Go.
Hi, I'm Arlene Coletti.
And I'm Nacy Rodriguez.
It was great seeing you at the show.
Call Universal for the right container and trailer software solution.
Are you guys done yet?
Mike.
As a container and trailer industry professional, what are your biggest business challenges?
I'm an operations manager. I don't know where all my units are at all times, and we're having a hard time keeping track of them.
I rent containers and trailers. They're two different animals. I need a solution for both parts of my business.
I'm in sales. When I go to sell a container, I have a hard time pricing the units because I don't see all the money that we put into the unit.
I'm the accounting manager. Billing is a nightmare. It's time-consuming, tedious, and often late. Sometimes we even forget to bill units on rent.
I'm the owner of the company. I know how much we're billing, and that's not my problem. What I don't know is how much net profit I'm actually making on my entire operation. I have to wait until my accountant comes in to see any type of accurate financial statement.
If any of this sounds familiar to you, take heart. Many companies have been where you are right now. The good news is every one of these issues can be solved, and you can save time, money, and resources in the process. Universal Container and Trailer Software was specifically designed to address the tough challenges that face this industry. Working with the input of companies just like yours, combined with our 21 years of system development expertise, Universal developed a system that can streamline your entire operation. First of all, the system is modular yet completely integrated. This allows you to configure a system to your needs. Container and trailer management allows you to rent and sell units. If you modify containers, then you can add the work order module to the mix. Inventory and purchase order allows you to not only work with containers and trailers, but also to manage extensive parts inventory if that's one of your requirements.
Let's talk specifics for a moment, starting with rental. Let's say a customer calls you to order a 20-foot dry van for a rental starting on Wednesday. You enter the order as we're doing here, and then you email him the contract. Delivery addresses can be added quickly on the fly, or you can pull from previously delivered to addresses for this customer. With one click, you can access Google Maps and get driving directions as well. So our order is now in the system. Let's fast forward and see how we would prep that order. It's now Tuesday, the day before the unit is to be delivered. The operations manager wants the yard staff to pull the appropriate units, so he may print the delivery report with the schedule of what needs to be delivered tomorrow or individual tickets. The yard staff indicate the specific container number, maybe jotting it down on the delivery ticket or the report, and someone in the office brings up the contract, enters the unit from what they've jotted down, and produces a delivery ticket that now has the specific unit number on the ticket. The driver can now take that ticket to the site, get the customer's signature, and if you'd like, you can even attach a scan of that to the contract record for future access. But what if you rent trailers? Don't they have a different set of requirements than containers? Not a problem at all. Take a look at the setup of a trailer versus a container. When you set up trailers, you can specify things like suspension, roof, tire, doors, gate, VIN number, the things that are appropriate to a trailer. You can even indicate whether there's an E-track or log post on the trailer. Contrast that with the setup of a container. A simpler screen is provided when you're entering a container with data fields that are appropriate for it, including whether the container is owned by you or perhaps is a depot unit belonging to someone else that is storing it with you temporarily. You can also indicate the grade, the materials, the cost of the unit when you purchased it, and then something really important, the other costs associated with the unit. These could come from 3 different sources. They could just be costs that you enter manually because the unit was repaired or serviced by an outside vendor, or perhaps it's a purchase order that you entered in the system. Or you may have entered a work order with details about labor and parts that were used, and that will flow as well to the expenses. So how do trailers function differently when you rent them? Well, we'll do a quick contract here for a 45-foot flatbed trailer, and you'll notice a few things that are different. First of all, this is first of the month billing on this contract, and so since this is a September 15th contract, we can prorate, and the system can calculate that. Notice that credit risk is managed by these alerts that are coming up. This is why you use integrated software in the first place. You'll also see that you can track mileage charges, which is very important for trailer rental. And once your contracts are in the system, now is when the benefits really begin, because you can track and bill accurately and on time. Many companies try to do this with the use of complicated software or multiple spreadsheets, or worse yet, generic accounting software. This leaves a huge margin for errors and missed billing. As you can see, the periodic billing function can easily take care of this, both for your own rentals and for depot. Notice here that we've consolidated multiple rental contracts on one invoice, and that's an option within the system. Once you review and approve the billing, it automatically posts to accounts receivable and general ledger, giving you updated financial statements at any time. But what if you are acting as a depot and you manage or hold other people's units? Do you worry about losing track or perhaps having to manually deduct free days before the rental kicks in? Universal's depot billing functions can solve all of that. In the same screen where you set up your own rental contracts, you can easily enter a contract for a customer's unit. If you're giving any free days before the rental clock starts ticking, just enter it here and the billing will start after the free days are used. As you can see, the billing clearly indicates the free days and accurately calculates the billing. Sales is usually another big component of a container or trailer operation. We'll sell a unit here, and as we go through the invoice process, you'll see we select the unit that we're going to sell. We put in the sell price, and then the costs are going to appear from not only the purchase of the unit, but the repairs and/or modifications, which we touched on earlier. Before you save and print the invoice, the system will do another credit check and alert you if there are any credit issues to deal with. And now you're ready to print the invoice or send it out via email. If you modify containers, whether it's simple addition of windows and doors or more complex structures that you're creating, Universal can help you get the job done by organizing the entire process. You can estimate a job and analyze the profitability before you ever give a quote to a customer. Technicians can add their own time against jobs. The system can populate the time from the internal clock. The tech can add descriptive information that can print on the time log report. The work order module can handle all aspects of repairs and maintenance as well as modifications, including the ability to manage extensive parts inventory, making sure that you're accounting for every part, that you're making better purchasing decisions, and that you have complete reporting about this important area of your business to ensure that it is a true profit center for you.
We've just begun to show you how Universal can make your entire company work more efficiently and more profitably. Universal can streamline full inventory and purchasing functions for simple or extensive inventory needs, accounts payable, general ledger and financial reporting, integrated contact management, and bank reconciliation. We invite you to take a closer look. Give us a call at 1-800-536-1633, and we can answer your questions or log you into the live program and show you more ways that Universal Container and Trailer software can help you grow your business.